Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. A few hours ago, we did a detailed analysis on a research that was conducted by BBC World that showed 84% of Kenyan youths aged 18 to 24 years old feels the country is headed in the wrong direction. And that's a very harsh verdict on William Ruto's government. Because instead of William Ruto delivering, he's busy campaigning for 2027. In this video, I want us to have a look at another research that indicates that Kenyan shillings is the 6th worst currency performer in Africa. Kenya shilling is 6th worst currency performer in Africa. If you go through that story, this is what is being reported. If you go through, the Kenyan shilling is ranked as the 6th worst performing African currency this year, slumping by more than 15% against the US dollar. At the close of forex trading yesterday, the Kenyan shilling depreciated against the dollar to trade at shillings 145.15 from Kenya shillings 144.99 in the previous session. On a year-to-date basis, the shilling has depreciated by 17.65% to the dollar, compared to the 9.04% depreciation for the year ended December 2022. Yes. So you are seeing that Kenyan shilling is seriously depreciating, and in the last about 1 year, it has depreciated by 17.65% compared to last year's 9.04%. So in a nutshell, the shillings has lost its value almost double compared to the previous year of Uhuru Kenyatta. I want us to dig deep into this story, considering the fact that in 2011, Professor Njuguna Ndung'u, who is now the current treasury boss, was ranked as Africa's least effective central bank governor. That's the person William Ruto saw fit to appoint as the Treasury Cabinet Secretary. I want us to dig deep into all this for Kenyans to understand what to expect in the coming days. Before we do that, if you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Africa has 54 countries. 54 countries. And the Kenyan shillings is the 6th worst performing currency in Africa. So out of 54 countries in Africa, Kenya is number 48. It's number 48. And that's very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. A few months ago, William Ruto promised in broad daylight that government-to-government oil deal was going to strengthen the Kenyan shillings against the dollar. In fact, William Ruto gave a rough figure of around 115 Kenya shillings to $1. As I talk, the Kenyan shillings continues weakening against the dollar. So Ruto lied to Kenyans. He made fake promises that have actually backfired. What does all this mean, ladies and gentlemen? Let's start by having a look at this Professor Njuguna Ndung'u. In 2011, this is what Business Daily reported. Ndung'u ranked Africa's least effective central bank governor. Tuesday, December 06, 2011, Kenya's central banker Njuguna Ndung'u was the least effective policymaker in Africa's emerging and frontier market this year, a Reuters survey of regional analysts has showed. So the man that was ranked the worst in Africa in terms of policy making, that's the person William Ruto saw fit to appoint as the Treasury Cabinet Secretary. So just do that. Have a look at that. The least performer in Africa, that's the person William Ruto saw fit to head Treasury. Besides that, if you look at the characters who have been appointed in this government, look at Aisha Jumwa. Which policy can Aisha Jumwa push? Which effective policy can somebody like that push? Mithika Linturi, Moses Kuria, non-warmongers and inciters. It's coming out very clearly that William Ruto appointed wrong people to head these ministries. He appointed the wrong people. In 2011, Ndung'u was ranked the worst. And now, in 2023, as the CS Treasury, we are seeing Kenya's shilling performing very dismally. In fact, the sixth worst performer. It all boils down to the characters and individuals Ruto has appointed in his government. They are very clueless people, are people who cannot actually help in pushing up the country's economy. They can't be of any help. Besides that, if you dig deep into this, I'm seeing a very high possibility where in the coming days, life is going to be more difficult for a majority of Kenyans. As the shillings depreciates, things are becoming more and more expensive in Kenya, especially things that are being imported. They are becoming more and more expensive. From all this, it's coming out very clearly that William Ruto and his team are very clueless about governance. In fact, I won't be wrong to describe this as a very incompetent government. William Ruto should be man enough to accept and to admit that he has no solution to the things ailing this country. He should therefore just be brave enough to resign, because I strongly believe that this is a government that is ruling on the basis of trial and error. They are not very sure of what to do, but they're just trying to do what we call trial and error, bahati nasibu. And I'm saying that because even as I talk, tomorrow, William Ruto promised that border operators will be having electric motorbikes, something that again is going to backfire very badly. We still remember Ruto promising that by June, cooking gas was to retail between 300 to 500 Kenyan shillings. Something that again never happened. So Ruto is just coming out to me as somebody who is just on a trial and error mission. He's not very sure of what to do. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who may want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through that number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.